guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you how I do this party bow or celebration bow. So I'm just going to be using gel polish, and the names of these gel polishes are at the top when I'm using them. So I'm just prepping my tip by going in with 2 coats of the mint colour and popping it in a lamp in between to cure, and then I will come in and put a top coat over it as well. So then I'm coming in with a bit of grease-proof paper, and we're going to place some gel polish on that. So I'm going to start off with Halo's Neon Green, and then we're just going to do it in little rectangular shapes. It doesn't have to be thick, because the thinner it is, the easier it is to manipulate, if that makes sense. And I'll do this with each of these colours. So the next colour that I'll be using will be in the tops of the screen. So I'm only doing 1 coat of these, and once I've done this pink one, what I'm going to do is pop it in a lamp for a full cure of 30 seconds. While that's in, I'm just going to do mint second coat and then pop it back in the lamp. So now that my colours have cured, what I'm going to do is come in and just wipe off the tacky layer, just gently. As I say, I'm only doing 1 coat of this because we want it to be thin so that we can cut it and put it into position. So I'm just peeling all of those off that greaseproof paper with my tweezers, and then I'm going to come in and cut it so that it's nice and straight lines. So I'll do some thicker strips, and some longer strips and some shorter strips, and I'll do that with each of the colours. So the next step after cutting all these into the correct sections will be to fold them over. So I'm using some pinch head tweezers, and what I'm going to do is place a little bit of gel to hold them together, and then place the pinch tweezers over it and pop it in the lamp. That's just to hold those ends securely, but you're wanting to make sure that there's still a loop in this product, if that makes sense. So the strip's going to bend over, you'll see it in a second. I just want to make sure that it's still got that loop and that gel is not popping all the way through. There you go, you can see that loop there. And then I do that with all of those pieces. Now I did make some extra, but that's fine, it's better to have extra than not enough. So I've just placed on some matte top coat, and then I'm just going to take one each of each of these colours and put it into like a square, so it'd be like in the corners of a square, and then pop it in a lamp to cure.
No charges brought against her years ago, because someone had asked where and when has Nicole ever been cleared, and blah blah blah. I do agree with Katie in that everyone should be able to express their opinions. Even Nicole Kassinger should be able to come forward, safely in life, express her
So you
opinion
could do
without
this as many
threat of
times
being
as you
mean.
want, in
So
between
I'm saying
obviously just making sure you've got enough
that's
gel on,
true.
placing
I'm
more
not
colours
opinion. I'm
on,
not saying that's true, but
so you
let's
can
just
have as
public
many layers to this
information.
as you
Please
want. I
read
think I only
research
go in
before
with
sharing stuff like
3.
this. And Katie said agreed to
So it's just the same
disagree. Law
thing, and then
enforcement
popping it
even
in the
said
lamp
the interviewer
again.
wasn't
So as
available
you
to the
could see
public.
here,
I'd
what
like
I'm
you
doing
finding
is I'm
for your
placing
research.
that yellow on
I
the
really do think
opposite
he's right
side
there.
of what it
I
was
just
the
could not
last time,
find it in the
and I'll do that
discovery.
with each of
The
the other
discovery has
colours as
changed
well.
so much, and there are certain things that have disappeared. Certain things that were a part of the first discovery. There are other things that are in different PDFs outside of that big 1900-page one. Luke 1:30 through 33. But the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. You have found favor with God. You will conceive and give birth to a son, and you are to call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over Jacob's descendants forever, and his kingdom will never end."
So I'm now going to go in and do my last layer on this ribbon after it's been cured, and again just placing on some of that gel, and then we're going to place on those gel pieces. Now it's entirely up to you. As you work your way into the centre, you can make these sections a lot thinner, but I just left them all the same size.
Should not let Chris upset more people. I could see Chris telling Nicole that, and why didn't he just follow through? You know how allegedly he said he wanted to start taking his girls to the races and camping, and what switched in his mind where he thought he couldn't do that? He could have left his marriage and then taken his girls all those places he planned. What does Nikki think about Chris Watts hoping for a 35C? She doesn't want to have anything to do with Chris Watts. Now, Katie doesn't know if Nicole's feelings would change if the court gave Chris a chance to get out, but she highly doubts it, and she will ask. So I like...
So now that's finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a crystal. Now it's entirely up to you what colour you use. I'm just going to a flat back, like silvery colour. I'm just making sure that gel spreads so that this well holds in place, and then I'm going to pop it in the lamp again. And that's this design finished, guys. As I say, you can do this with any colours, as big as you want, as small as you want, but it's great for practicing like mixed media or for competition. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye for now.
What haunts you the most about that night? If I'm honest, the fact that...